These cardiac kids that call themselves Seattle Mariners. They pulled off another late-inning rally for another win, although the final score showed that they won by twice as many runs as any of the final results from their past 6 games. But this was without Dee Gordon, without Segura and Robinson Cano, the Mariners' once top 3 in the order at what feels like was ages ago. Ryon Healy didn't so much appear to care when he stepped to the plate with 2 outs and with 2 runners on in the bottom of the 8th inning, tattooing a line drive to left field that got past Eddie Rosario, rolled to the wall and had him standing at second base and pumping his fists with a go-ahead 2-run double. That eventually gave the Mariners a 3-1 victory over the Minnesota Twins on Sunday after Alex Colomé, who led the American League in saves for the Tampa Bay Rays last season, pitched a 1-2-3 9th inning for his first save in a Mariners uniform while he filled in for resting Edwin Diaz. The Mariners, 32-20, earned their first series sweep of the season and have now won 8 of their past 9 games. In the American League West, they're a game back of the reigning World Series champion Houston Astros, who lost their second consecutive game to the Cleveland Indians on Sunday. "What can I say?" Mariners manager Scott Servais said. "Really outstanding series. The Mariners played a game decided by more than 1 run for the first time in 7 games. Their 6-game streak entering this, including Saturday when Mike Zunino lasered a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 12th inning, of 1-run games tied a club record. There's a belief that things are going to happen," Servais said. "We just got to keep them right there. Keep them close. Get somebody on and the momentum starts to build and you just have to have a good at-bat. You aren't always going to get it done, you aren't always going to get the big hit. But if we keep creating opportunities, we like our chances." The Mariners trailed 1-0 before Kyle Seager's 9th home run of the season to lead off the 4th inning, a solo shot to tie it. But the Mariners didn't have much going against Twins starter Jose Berrios until they chased him in the 8th and Healy drove home Mitch Haniger and Seager for the go-ahead runs. And how about Mike Leake? He allowed 1 run in 8 innings on just 86 pitches, relying on his defense and his third baseman. Brian Dozier stopped his sprint just before first base. He was too in awe of Seager's play, so he halted, turned and pointed at Seager with a smile and a few words. Essentially a tip of his cap. He shot a hard ground ball down the third baseline that Seager picked with a backhand stab and threw a strong throw to first to stop Dozier in his tracks. Seager seemingly had 30 tough defensive plays he converted, including back-to-back slow ground balls down the line that he scooped and threw on the run with a strong throw to first base, getting speedy Byron Buxton and, again, Dozier in the third. The Twins struck in the 2nd inning when Eddie Rosario, who led off with a single, scored from first base on Eduardo Escobar's double over Ben Gamel's head in left field. Rosario dove to the backside of the plate and just avoided first-day Mariner Chris Herman's sweeping tag for a 1-0 Twins lead. That almost felt like it would be all that was requisite for the Twins this day, against this Mariners lineup and with curveball extraordinaire Jose Berrios on the mound. The top 3 hitters in the Mariners' batting order, Guillermo Heredia, Ben Gamel and Mitch Haniger. All were rookies last year, and they batted somewhere between 6 to 9 when the Mariners were fully healthy earlier this season, though that feels so long ago now. No Dee Gordon, fractured toe. No Segura, concussion protocol. No Robinson Cano, 80-game suspension, fractured finger. And that left the Mariners with a middle infield of Andrew Ramini and Gordon Beckham. Heredia and Gamel each singled to load the bases with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd, but their best scoring chance of the day ended when Haniger struck out on 3 Berrios curveballs and Nelson Cruz hit a soft pop-up to first base. But Segura sat on a changeup the next inning. Juan Berrios wanted on the outside corner only for it to drift into the lower middle portion of the plate and right in Segura's sweet spot. Gone. Segura had 6 hits his previous 48 at-bats entering the game, .125, but that home run was his 9th of the season. Segura is the only of the Mariners' expected starters this season, meaning Gordon, Segura, Cano, Cruz, Seager, Haniger, Ryon Healy, Mike Zunino and Gamel, not to miss a game because of injury. And the only explanation for how the Mariners have vaulted to double-digit games above .500 in spite of that ravished lineup is the remedy the pitching staff has offered. League's 1 earned run over 8 innings was arguably his best start since the Mariners acquired him from the Cardinals last season. It's the most innings he's pitched in a Mariners uniform, and he needed just 86 pitches, thanks to 62 strikes, to get through 8 innings, retiring 14 of the final 15 batters he faced. Since April 24, the Mariners starters have pitched 195 2/3 innings and allowed 57 runs, meaning a 2.62 step era in that span. TJ Cotterill, 253-597-8677 Cotterill.